All right, guys, this is a different video today, so just bear with me, okay? This is a Cory Martin knife that we don't know a lot about, to be perfectly open about, right? And I think that really kind of leads into the topic of when you become a collector or an extreme enthusiast. And at some point, I'm going to want to gather my thoughts and talk about the differences between enthusiast and collector, because I think there's a distinct distinction, a definite distinction between the two. I think you can be an enthusiast, but that doesn't mean you're a collector. So we'll talk about that in another video. If you've got comments on that, put them down below. I want to gather some intelligence and some thoughts on enthusiast versus collector. This is really a collector piece, I think. And when you get into the level that, Cliff is at or I'm at and things like that, and we're not rich people by any means, but here is the Peter Martin, the father, and Cory Martin, the son. And we know some details about this one because of where Cliff bought it, and he had details. This one, there's not a lot of detail that I could find or that Cliff could find. I don't even know the name of this model. And sure, I could have tried to reach out to Cory and ask him questions and whatnot. So yes, don't put down in the comments, I could have spent 5 minutes, and I didn't. Okay. This is just a really cool build that I think we don't need to know all the details about. As a collector, we like to collect things that we like aesthetically, number one. And then number two, we collect things from makers that we like. Okay? Like Todd Fisher Sr. I have an Archangel here. I don't know much about it. I know it's the Archangel. I know it's shredded marbled carbon fiber. And that's it. I'm guessing it's 154 CM, CPM 154. I don't know. It's beat up. It's used. It's marked up. I've got scratches I put on it. Like, I didn't really care. It was an Archangel. So yeah, I bought it. Sometimes you don't need to know every small detail and nuance of a knife, but you can still love it and appreciate it for what it is. Like this blade. Now, probably 99%, this was made by either Peter or Cory. The actual steel was made by them because they do a lot of their own forging. And this looks very reminiscent of the type of steel that they would make. I love it. Absolutely love this steel. It's a little different than your typical Sanmai. Like over here on this Frank Fisher Battle, you have all of the layers up on top and you have no layers down here at the core. This is reverse, so it's really kind of cool. And you've got titanium frame. I don't remember if it's a titanium liner or a steel liner. I didn't check. I could check that with a magnet. Titanium pocket clip and some inlays. On the back side, you've got really cool tritium tubes that glow bluish green. It's a little more green to the naked eye maybe, but I think that's cool, as does Cliff. The detent could be a little stronger on this for my personal taste. But this is not a knife you're really buying to carry and use. But the fit and finish on this thing, the tolerances, maybe slightly off center. But look at the blade. I don't know. So again, as a collector, do we need to know all of the specs and details of a knife? I don't think so. I don't know everything about this Todd Fisher Sr. Archangel. And I love it. And it's something I carried a lot. I don't carry it much anymore because I've replaced it with some fancier ones from the Fisher clan, the Fisher fam, if you will. But I do still carry the Archangel from time to time. I think we collect what we collect because of the name, because of the look. I don't need to know all the details. If Red Horse Knife Works makes a Hellraiser, I want it. Doesn't matter what the materials are necessarily, I want it. Some of the other models I would like. He's got a production War Pig coming out. And he's going to send me a loaner to check out so that I can show you guys. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't think we need to know everything about a knife to spend thousands of dollars on it. Because, yeah, that's what these are. I don't know what this Cory Martin cost, but I know that this was over $2,000 and I didn't know much about it. My friend had it. He posted it for sale, I think. And then I asked him about it because we weren't as close yet. And I said, sure, I'll buy it. Give me till Friday when I get paid or whatever the deal was. He's like, no problem. It's fine. Here you go. So bottom line is, I think we appreciate knives for what they are, irregardless of the specs. So just wanted to kind of show and tell this one a little bit because I don't know all the details, because I don't think it matters. It's a freaking cool knife with an amazing looking blade that is just awesome. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate it.